Nate Paul and his defense team slipped out the back door of the federal courthouse in Austin Friday afternoon after making his initial appearance. He arrived earlier after spending Thursday night in the Travis County Jail where this mugshot was taken. Paul's appearance was a surprise to Chris Ruling.
Walked in by himself wearing handcuffs and leg bracelets. It was shocking. And I say in kind of a crazy kind of way, but what that man did and what he's done in the past is what brought him to this today.
Ruling was in court to see Paul, claiming to be one of Paul's victims. He once operated a popular restaurant in this building that was purchased by Paul. Did you think this day would ever come?
I hoped it would come.
The 8-count federal indictment is about Paul's past business dealings. According to court documents, he allegedly made false financial claims to get bank loans. The case is entangled with the pending impeachment trial of Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. The 20 articles House members passed last month include accusations that Paxton misused his office to help Nate Paul get information about the FBI investigation against him. Houston attorney Tony Busby, Paxton's attorney, was quick to issue a statement Friday about what wasn't in the federal indictment. The charges against Paul evidently have nothing to do with Attorney General Ken Paxton, nothing whatsoever. That should speak volumes as to how weak this impeachment effort is, said Busby. Political analyst Brian Smith with St. Edward's University spoke to me about the two cases.
And Busby's going to really use a lot of legal techniques and tactics to try to weaken the case and stretch it out and try to create some doubt. He doesn't want Paxton to have a quick trial.
So even though Paxton's not mentioned in Nate Paul's indictment, there could still be some overlap, you think?
There could be possible overlap, or at least what they need to do is make sure that there isn't any overlap, which means looking at some investigations here.
Could this be an attempt to make Nate Paul roll over to bring federal charges against Ken Paxton?
I don't know about that, but we often know that people don't want to go to jail, and if the deal is presented, they'll often take it.
I asked Chris Ruling how the two cases may be driving each other.
It's probably a great timing device, but the number of business owners, people, family trusts that have been damaged by this man, being here today is a huge sigh of relief.
Does it matter that the motivation may have been the Paxton case to finally get him here?
If that's what took him to get it here, I'm not upset about it.